Most people think gratitude is simple. You focus on the good and you feel better. That's what we've been told. But notice what happens the moment life becomes difficult. The feeling disappears almost instantly, and then you wonder why it doesn't seem to work for you. So you wait for things to fall into place, for the right moment, for everything to feel okay. And when it does, there's a sense of relief, maybe even warmth. But as soon as something shifts, it slips away again. In its place, tension appears, frustration, disappointment. It starts to feel unstable, like it was never really there to begin with. And maybe it wasn't, maybe it only showed up when life felt easy. But life is rarely easy, so the real question is not how to feel grateful when things go well. It's something deeper. Can gratitude remain when life doesn't follow your expectations? That can feel confusing. You try to be grateful, you remind yourself of what you have. You tell yourself this should be enough, and for a moment it works. There's a small sense of ease, but then something shifts. A thought, a loss, a change you didn't expect. And just like that, the feeling fades. It starts to seem like you're doing something wrong. Like you haven't figured it out yet. But nothing is wrong with you. What you learn simply doesn't last, because real gratitude is not something you force into your mind. It's not a way to make life feel better, it's a way of meeting life as it is. A quiet awareness of what is still here, even when things are not perfect. And in that noticing, something begins to soften. The breath slows down, the body settles, a different kind of ease appears. Not because everything is good, but because you are no longer pushing anything away. At first, this is hard to see. Gratitude seems like something you practice when life gives you reasons. So attention goes to what feels pleasant. A good day, a kind message, a moment that works in your favor. When those are present, appreciation comes easily. But when they're not, it quickly becomes difficult. It can feel forced, even hollow. The mind starts searching again, trying to find something positive, trying to improve the moment. Without noticing, gratitude turns into effort. Something you have to produce. And that's where it quietly falls apart. Anything built on conditions will disappear when those conditions change. And life is always moving. So the issue is not that gratitude doesn't work. It's that we've learned a version that cannot stay. One that depends on things going right. And leaves the moment they don't. So what if gratitude is not something you create, but something you notice? Not a feeling you chase, but a gentle awareness of what is already here. Right now, before any thought begins, there is a breath moving in and out. You didn't plan it. You didn't earn it. Yet it continues. There's a body simply here. There's light, sound, space. This moment unfolding on its own. None of it asks for life to be perfect. This is where the shift happens. Gratitude is no longer a reaction to what you like. It becomes attention resting on what is present. Quiet, simple, easy to overlook. But when you stay with it, something settles. The need to search begins to fade. Instead of chasing a better moment, you start to meet this one. And in that meeting, a quiet sense of enough begins to grow. It may seem like gratitude means feeling good all the time, as if there is no space for sadness, tension, or difficulty. But that's not the case. Gratitude does not remove what is hard, it allows you to stay open within it. Even now, something may feel unresolved, a thought lingering, a weight in the body. And still, there is breath, there is awareness, both are here at the same time. This is where it deepens. You no longer wait for life to become perfect, you begin to include it. The missed moments, the times you were not fully present, the things you wish had gone differently. None of it needs to be pushed away. It can all be held in the same quiet attention. And in that space, something changes, life feels more whole. Not because everything is right, but because nothing is excluded. Life doesn't follow your plans. Things arrive without asking, and just as easily they pass. Joy comes, loss comes, nothing stays for long. Holding on will always feel unstable. Waiting for the perfect moment will keep you waiting. And yet, something remains. Not in the future, not in the past. Right here. A breath moving, a body alive. Awareness noticing it all. This is where the shift becomes clear. You may not control what life brings, but you are not without direction. Attention can turn gently again and again. Not to escape what is here, but to meet it fully. And when it rests on what is present, something steadies inside. Not because life becomes certain, but because you are no longer lost in it. In that steadiness, gratitude is no longer something you try to feel. It becomes the way you are with what is here. It's easy to think this is something you need to achieve. As if one day you will finally feel grateful enough and it will stay. But there is nothing to reach, nothing to perfect. Only something to return to again and again. A single breath, a small moment, a simple noticing. Each return brings a little more clarity. Not because life changes, but because you are meeting it differently. Gently, without resistance. When the mind drifts, you can come back. When the day feels heavy, nothing needs to be fixed. You can still notice what is here, and that is enough. Not as an idea, but as something real. So take one breath, nothing special. Just this one, and see what is already here.